you I am firmly in need of a new emotional support animal. I don't know. You guys have any suggestions?
What kind do you have now?
Well, I don't, but I need one pretty bad. Oh. I mean, look, there's a guy in Arizona. I like Arizona. I think people in Arizona are smart. So he registers a swarm of bees as an emotional support animal. So I think I should try that.
What?
Like bumblebees?
Yeah.
Honeybees? So they can be his honey? What?
I don't know how full of honey they are, but hey, maybe I'd like to meet one of these bees. Or is that her name, Bee?
Yeah, maybe just a bit of honey.
Does she have honey?
A bit of honey. Boo.
Well, how
you
is
have her number?
Emotional? How is it being emotional support?
I don't know.
Is it because of the hum?
Prescott Valley, Arizona. David Keller thinks the application process to the register an emotional support animal is too easy. So he tried registering a swarm of bees as his service pet. Guess what? It worked. They let. I am fully disappointed in the state of Arizona right now.
I thought they were.
So he can legally take these on a plane with him now, right?
Chris, can you make sure you let me know what aircraft that guy's on?
Bees on a plane.
Before I fly. No, it's your job.
So would you rather snakes?
I can work on it, I guess. I mean, I try not
to right now. And find out what her name is, because I want her number.
God.
Bee, that is.
Yeah, the bee named Honey.
The one that's full of honey. I need her number. Yeah, bees. Look, I thought it was bad with miniature ponies and what was it?
Miniature ponies on a plane.
Yeah, and a peacock, right? There was one.
Yes.
Not a peacock.
Yeah, there was an emotional support peacock. I remember that.
Peacock.
Bee.
Yeah. Do you know why the bird, the pretty bird with the peacock thing? Do you know that they get a little upset when they see the reflection and they peck at it? So if you have like a nice shiny vehicle and you have them running around in your yard as pets, they put divots in your freaking paint.
How do you know this?
Because my ex-wife has them or had them. I don't know.
A bee can put dents in a car?
No, a peacock.
I thought you said beacock, and I'm like, how do you know if the bee's got a cock?
Ouch.
E the dragon, B the.
I mean, that's definition of a micro penis.
I understand about, some people like to use dogs. Dogs are an emotional support animal, and you take them everywhere with you.
I'm
right.
Something right now.
So I'm wondering. So you take your dog swimming, right?
I'm gonna whoop my producer's ass.
Go swimming with your dog.
Where's my other device, Chris? You did not bring me my device. I am without.
You're missing your device? What kind of device is it?
You can now buy.
Hey, I'll be back in a second. Like for real,
okay.
Just talk amongst yourself.
Very well then.
All right. You can now buy swimsuit for your dog.
Really?
On Amazon. Because why not?
Tell me more about this.
It is definitely a first. And it looks like no one is safe from bikini body season after Amazon has decided to start selling dog swimsuits. Because, without a pair of the, latest high model swim trunks for your pupper, he'd be out of fashion, and you don't want that.
Are they going to become like self-conscious if they put on the bikini though?
Well, yeah, it's not bikinis, it's just swim trunks.
Yep. So, because I was going to say, if you had a female dog, wouldn't you need not a bikini? It would be like a sex-kini.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Because they have a lot of nipples to cover.
Sexkini, in my language, means something completely different.
I walked in on y'all on something.
Yeah.
How many nipples? Oh, wait, they have 8 nipples?
Oh.
Dog bikinis.
What?
No, swim trunks.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
That's not nice. You shouldn't call her a dog.
No, these actual canine
Real
swim
dog
trunks.
bikinis.
Not bikinis, just swim trunks because they're not making them for the girls yet.
So
Do
the
they
dogs
have
are going
the, like-
topless?
Right. So
Are
for
they
the
like- they
dog,
have,
it's hashtag free the nipple.
or banana hammocks. They have like those like Italian guy looking little thong thingies.
Well, they're
Speedos,
trunks.
Speedos for Fido.
No, it's
I'm
just
quite embarrassed at the moment.
I and you got to admit that it's made by Cove Mate, whatever. Cove Mate makes dog swim trunks, and they're sort of adorable, I guess. What's even better is that they're made out of recycled water bottles.
Oh, well,
So,
I need 5.
but the brand is also making matching trunks for dad because who doesn't want to match with their best friend while sitting at the pool?
Rusty, how many did you buy?
I bought 2 pair.
I know somebody that's going to have these in a hurry because we know that one guy out in Arizona with the dog named Ranger. He's going to need swim trunks that match his dog.
Yep. Danger Ranger is going to have him some trunks, and Waffle's going to have him a matching pair. The trunks are currently being sold for $25 on Amazon Prime and come in sage green with black stripes and cyan blue. Cyan? I don't know.
I wonder
Which
if they're
is
going to
great.
make those for the bees in Arizona too.
No, just dogs.
Oh.
It's great because everyone likes to have options, and the suits are 93% recycled polyester, 7% spandex. So,
Did the
Wow.
intern bring you the device you were looking for, Sean? I sent the intern to bring you your device.
Oh,
You get it?
Yeah. Thanks for the
All right.
memo here. Hold on. Hey,
What?
you're fired.
Damn it.
Oh,
I'm fired again.
Oh, not you. The intern. The other.
The intern. All right.
so
I was
the
looking
material,
over your shoulder, Chris. I was
I
that guy
the,
behind.
the
spent so
material
long
dries
firing.
quickly.
Look, we're social distancing. You stay over there, okay? Just shush.
The material dries quickly, so it's convenient for those who are worried that their pups will, wet the couch or car or whatever after a quick swim. So
Sim.
swim. Yeah, can't talk.
Yeah. Rusty caught that infection Sean had last week.
Right.
Yeah. Can't
So-
pronounce words.
What's that? Swim trunks for dogs.
I thought we were talking about bees when I left. Come back to dog story.
you
We
graduated.
changed. Off track
Oh.
again.
Okay, well, I guess I won't finish that story. Okay, go ahead.
Did he get stung?
I don't know. I didn't get through I don't read this stuff beforehand.
Okay. Well, you jumped up to leave, so I figured
I
I'd
needed a device.
Right.
And still using that, so.
And now the intern's fired again. Do you know how long I spent finding that intern?
Wait, you're not, that's not the one you're paying, right?
No, not the one I'm paying. Don't fire that one.
No time because there was no intern. It's all a figment of Scene's imagination, or Sean or Matthew,
Oh.
whatever the hell his name.
Thing.
No, we've got an intern, and she is hot.
Whoa. How old is she?
Too young for you.
Oh, no. I heard the perfect age was half your age plus 7 for guys.
Okay, you're good. You're good. And her name's Honey.
Wait, her real
Oh, I got some coupons from her.
I'm confused.
Hmm.
We have a lot of silence right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Melissa, you watch the Sunday morning shows, right? You said you had something on the Sunday morning shows you wanted to talk about today?
Yes, I do. I watch the Sunday shows every morning when I can, and I usually start out with some ABC News, and then I go to my favorite is Fox News Sunday with Chris Wallace, because I think he's very hard hitting and he asks the tough questions. And then I usually go over to George Stephanopoulos. But today, I almost spit out my coffee because they had Dr. Deborah Birx.
Who?
Dr. Deborah Birx.
Is she hot?
making. No.
Not so much?
She's-
Okay.
No, she's one of those doctors that has been informing the public about the COVID and telling everybody what to do as far as masks,
Not doing
And-
me any favors here,
6 feet, and social distancing. But there is a new word that has come out that I haven't heard. And she was talking about Memorial Day weekend and how a lot of people have relaxed their stay-at-home procedures. So, yeah, let's see what she had to say, Chris.
No, you're talking to the governor from Arkansas. He's made it clear that there are super spreader events.
Super spreader events.
What
On
is a
this
super
holiday
spreader
weekend.
event, pray tell?
I can't tell you the first thing that popped into my mind.
Right.
Sounded like a bunch of horse.
Pucky. Horse pucky.
Okay.
So anybody going to a super spreader event?
I'm sorry.
John would
what?
really like to go to a super spreader event.
You
Well,
need a super
all right.
spreader.
Yeah, what, you
Oh
wanna
yeah, it gets
define-
better. Keep
What
going.
is it? What is it?
When people come together because
Whoa.
A super spreader
Right.
event is when people come together.
We call that something completely different. Never mind.
Yeah, it's called a
Really?
family reunion in Alabama.
I used to call that 3 days.
Hey.
I used to call that 3 days a week, but I don't. So
Yep. Should we hear a little more?
of the
Yes,
nature
keep
of this virus and because of asymptomatic spread. And people aren't intentionally spreading the virus. They don't know they're infected, but they come together and they're under that 6 feet and everybody
When you come together under that 6 feet, I mean,
I'm going to be quiet. That's what I'm going to do.
It's New Sunday, everybody. Keep going.
who gets exposed to that person less than 6 feet has a chance of becoming infected.
So do you think some of this crowd of people at beaches this Memorial Day weekend, is that a super spreader event?
Whoa. Pause. Did he just say at peaches or at beaches?
Beaches.
beaches. So,
Beaches.
Sean, you're going to need to get to the beaches because that's where the super spreader event's happening.
Well, Melissa lives near a beach.
A Long Beach.
Ooh.
I'll come down there and visit Mississippi again.
Well, you know.
Yeah. Hey, there's more.
What?
Well, Friday, when I discussed this during the press briefing, I was really hoping to convey that very clear message to the American people. We want you to be outside. We know that there are ways that you can even play tennis with mark balls so you're not touching each other's balls. We know.
All right.
There it is.
Oh,
There it is. Yep.
Yeah.
Don't
Holy
touch each other's
crap.
people's balls.
Spit out my coffee.
No. Now I'm going to
Never.
ask again. If she's referring to someone else, is she hot?
Oh, she's not. No.
No. If she, who is not hot, is referring to someone else, I'm going to ask, is that person hot? Because
Well, probably if she's a super spreader.
That's what I'm saying.
It's great. If she's
They
not
just-
hot, she's not going to be a super spreader because nobody wants it.
So I've been wondering for a couple of weeks now if this was a sexually transmitted COVID, but now I find out that we can't touch each other's balls.
Jen Butler says millions of beaches for me. I like.
Just tell her not to touch other people's balls and she'll be fine.
What if they're beach balls?
Well, you know, she wasn't
And never
specific.
cross court. Just
Well,
saying.
first you said you can mark your balls so you know
Um,
which one is yours or which two.
yeah, Jen. Yeah, never.
I knew
mind.
a guy with
What-
one.
Just,
What
I'm
kind of
gonna-
marker are we going to mark our balls with?
No.
Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Sharpie? Okay.
Some people might need a highlighter. I don't know.
A dolly. I'm not marking mine with a sharp anything. A dolly.
Dolly.
That sounds.
Not the fine tip. He wants the
no.
blunt tip.
Yeah.
What about that one? You gotta
No,
I need one of those extra fat
What?
Sharpies
What are you doing there in front
because
of
there's a lot of
I just told it's one of them extra fat Sharpies.
extra fat
disturbing.
Sharpies.
I'm
that's
signing my
disturbing.
name. Don't you know how I write my signature? You know, just
What do you call that when you sign your signature on somebody's balls?
Well,
autograph.
John
Disturbing.
Hancock.
Who
Oh,
wants?
Oh,
John Hancock.
Who wants an autograph? Hey, does it? Okay, fine. Here's a question for our audience. There's 4 of us here.
nobody wants you to autograph their balls.
Oh,
Sean.
they
I'm
want
just
all of
saying.
them. I didn't say me. I said all of us.
Oh,
So I
I'm
said
not
4 of us.
I'm not autographing anybody's balls.
No.
I think we need
Let's
two.
make a memo.
2 of us
No.
would have to take one each. That didn't make
The- the-
sense. Did I just
I'm willing
say
to
that?
take one for the team here. I mean, if they want to whip them
Oh,
out, I will
hey.
sign anybody's breasts.
Oh, breasts.
Oh.
Okay, breasts are different. I thought
Right,
you were going down a different path.
I would
there for a
imagine if
second.
we're not allowed to touch each other's balls, we're not supposed to touch those either. But I'm a rule breaker.
No,
Really?
No.
Well, the person I would touch is they better never have balls. So
Okay.
we'll just have to find something else to lay your hands on me.
I can't drink with my. How am I supposed to drink with my mask?
You don't. You don't need a mask. Yes. Shh. Smuck.
Where are your sunglasses?
How are you not on fire?
I lost them. I don't know. They're around here.
Rusty,
somewhere.
Jen says it's $20 an autograph. Are you changing your mind yet? You're willing to sign anybody's balls for 20
hold
bucks?
on, I have my pen. You're gonna give me $20 to give you an autograph?
That's what she's saying. Yes.
I'm ready.
All right.
I mean, look, you got
You're going to sign Jen's balls? That's
no,
different.
but look, we need support for the show, so
Not quite who I thought she was. If she has balls, just saying.
Well,
Hmm.
I did see a
Hold
meme
on.
earlier
Whoa.
this week. Girl said something about, yeah, I've got balls. Mine are just bigger and they're on my chest.
There's that.
Yeah, but I mean, really, they're not really full
They're
balls.
round.
They're,
What,
it's like a half ball.
what defines a ball, really?
You know, it's not like a full ball. It's like a half ball, half ball. Yeah.
So girls
Like a
have two.
Bosu?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure. I don't know what the hell is that.
I don't know what a Bosu is.
Hunting.
$20. Shame was down.
Downtown. Oh, jeez. Walked right into that one.
Jen says she has a large bull.
Oh.
I'm not sure I want to ask what she
Hmm.
does with it, but
Yeah, I'm not autographing that.
That's a lucky
No.
girl.
That's-
I don't. You should probably get a hold of Jen if you guys are so
Oh,
lucky with the
wow.
bulls and
Holy
stuff and things.
surprise, Melissa knows what
Okay,
that
so I don't know. Let's. Okay, how about this? Let's do a little daily dumbass. How about that?
There we go.
please.
It's a short one. So, this is just one. Today's dumbass shows us how not to get inventory for your business. A 35-year-old guy named Justin in Utah works as a garage door installer. Turns out that his source for the doors was this is beautiful. This is, you know what it reminds me of? This reminds me of that guy. We'll call him, I don't know, Rusty Rhodes, because his name is Rusty Rhodes.
Oh.
He steals these garage doors from other people's houses. He's a hustler. He would go to a home under construction and steal the garage door, and then install it in one of his clients' houses. And yeah, he's 8 garage.
Was it a garage sale?
Yes, it was a garage for
Okay.
sale. Yeah. It was a garage for steal, and 8 garage door thefts and facing multiple burglary charges. Huh. What a low-born asshat, right? Doesn't that remind you of that one guy, though?
It does.
It does. It really
Total
does.
asset.
He's a hustler, you know.
Yeah, he is a total asshat.
Ass shot.
Why is my computer not working?
Uh-oh.
Well, okay, here it goes. Whoa, spider? No, squirrel.
Squirrel.
How much are you worth to your mom, Rusty? Maybe I should ask somebody else. Chris.
Priceless? I don't know.
Well, you paused, so I this is gonna be uncomfortable. Okay, now moving on. Hopefully more than this. I mean, this 19-year-old guy named Emmanuel in South Carolina faked his own kidnapping to get money out of his mommy. He's 19. The ransom he asked for
$20.
same as downtown. No, $130.
Old was he?
He's a know-it-all teenager of 19 years old. I thought they knew everything in the world, except how much he's worth to his mommy. Yeah, he put it in the mailbox at a specific address, or her son would die. That's the key, $130, your son's gonna die. The plan fell through because the address they gave her was Emmanuel's dad's house. This guy is so a brainiac. So obviously they recognized the address where the ransom note came from.
Really?
He might have considered it a dumb prank, but technically qualifies as blackmail. So he's now facing up to, anyone want to take a guess?
Jail time?
Yeah, but how much? In prison?
130 days.
No.
Prison is going to be like 3 years.
Krusty?
Crusty?
Krusty with a face mask?
5 years.
10.
10 years?
10 years.
For ransoming himself?
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to be any smarter when he comes out 10 years later.
So did he waste a lot of police resources and
Yeah.
stuff? Okay.
Probably so. I would assume so, and that's what
Okay,
we
so
get.
this guy attempts to ransom himself, gets 10 years in prison. I got to ask the question, what about Juicy Smollett again?
I'm sorry. Juicy mullet. Rusty, did you get a
Ew.
haircut? Did you cut your juicy mullet off?
No, no. I trimmed up my face a little bit.
How would we know with your COVID-19?
Oh, looks
I don't want you people giving me this.
He's trying to make sure that we don't get him sick. I mean, come on now. You understand, right?
Spit on your face, kid.
Damn it. There we go.
Or in your ear, at least.
Ooh, I'm touching you.
This seems like a really bad time, the COVID and all that for an orgy. I mean, there's enough diseases involved without adding the Rona to the mix as it is.
Didn't Dr. Deborah Birx just say not to touch other people's balls?
Who? God, that's not that non-hot chick, right? Okay.
You're right.
A couple in Florida got into an argument because the girlfriend proposed going to the swingers club. Mistake number one, Chris. Jot that down. Send that lady a memo, would you? Send her one.
Got it.
What?
Got it.
No, I heard that they're allowing swingers clubs to open, but you can't go to church.
To me, a swinger thing, look, we live in America, so if you're not, it doesn't offend me. You ain't picking my pocket, all that. How was Doc? What did he used to say?
If it doesn't break my leg or pick my pocket.
Yeah, that. Thank you. Oh. So much for watching the clock, Chris. Maybe I will fire you instead. You guys stick around for off track.
We need to cut his pay.
Stuff. What? I'm going to Texas, so I'm drinking Shinerbach. I'm going to take a nice road trip tomorrow. I'm going to get up early in the morning.
Oh, yeah? Where are you going?
I'm going to go down Illinois through Missouri, Oklahoma, and then on into Texas and stuff. So I'm drinking Shinerbach in
Preparation. Good preparation.
honor of Texas. Yeah, having 2 beers tonight.
Ooh, you party animal, you.
Yeah, I'm getting it on.
I got a haircut today.
Which one?
I could tell.
That one right there.
Funny because my son gave me a haircut. Oh my gosh, this is extra material. My dad's like, "Hey, can you trim up my neck?" And he's done a great job before. He evidently was a little out of sorts today because, like, okay, you see the difference here and where my finger goes. He started here and ended up here. So me had to straighten it out, which means raise up the back of Dad's hairline to above his ears. He went and I'm like, huh. Oh, you want it cut off now? Just all of it? So now my dad looks like buzzed like me. My kid kind of screwed it up for Grandpa. Oh, wow. That caught me off guard. Sorry. You don't need to know about all what? I don't know what she's talking about. Cheryl. Welcome back into Off Track, everyone. We were just talking about this, these folks in Florida. Of course, it's Florida and they're swingers. This, with the Rona going on. Look, I don't advocate the swinger thing. It's just not me. To each their own, but damn.
Right, but didn't God tell us to go forth and spread the gospel throughout the world? I think we need to go talk to them as well. Mm-hmm. So it's okay that their clubs are being opened up. We should be out there evangelizing.
Okay. I won't argue that.
And that's the only reason to go to one of those places, of course, because we don't want to see any of that.
No. But the girl proposed going to the swingers club and the boyfriend was all like, hell no. And they argued. Then it turned physical. The police came out. The boyfriend was arrested for misdemeanor domestic battery. That's it. They argued about going to a swingers club. He didn't want to get the Rona. And
is that all he was afraid of getting?
Thank you. Because you're going to go have sex with a bunch of people in an orgy. Shag some of them.
He was afraid of and he was afraid of her, getting something else, but never mind. And just so you know, a friend told me that swingers clubs are not about orgies. Just saying.
Well, yeah, I used to work.
I heard that too.
I used to work security back in the day.
Right.
And wow, when I worked at the bar, I don't remember what nights. It's like once a month on a certain night, they'd all roll in, and you knew because it was well known. And my security guys would spend half the night trying to stay away from the chicks that were following them around and bugging them and, oh, hi, I like you. And here, meet my husband get away from me. Get away from me. That's gross. It's pathetic. I don't like that.
Yeah. Jen said they're not orgies. They're just trades. It's like tradesies.
No. What are you reading?
Jen.
What? Trading what?
Partners, like the hoedown.
Yeah. Well,
trade your partner, spin him around.
Let her get back up. It's okay. We don't need hoedown.
Spin your partner around and around, do-si-do.
Mm-hmm. Must be a euphemism.
Are you okay over there?
Right.
I just making sure you're looking for a hoedown.
Always look. Wait a minute. Aren't you looking for a hoedown? I think you're looking for a hoedown.
Negative.
I want to throw this out here real quick because it caught my eye, and just this one. Y'all can go back to whatever. On this day, 1988, crowned 37th Miss Universe, 19 of Thailand, Miss Porntip Nakhiru Kanaka.
How do you say that in English?
I don't know, but her first name is Porntip.
Porniroo, right? Is that what you called her? Porniroo?
Porntip. Porntip. Porntip.
No way.
That is
That's
her first name.
Porntip. Just the tip.
Nakhirun Kanak.
I am not Chris.
Nailed
That
it.
was a
Absolutely nailed it. Well done, Rusty.
Somebody did. Somebody, I guarantee you, did. Nailed Miss Universe Porntip. Anyway.
Is that like a pro criminal chip?
Is she hot?
Probably if she won Miss Universe.
Go ahead. I'm defending myself over here.
Defending yourself.
Yeah, I am defending my. Uh-huh. Okay, I don't. Okay, go ahead, Chris. You got the next stuff because, yeah, yeah. How you doing? Sorry, my computer's freezing on me again.
Yeah, mine is too. I
Why?
don't know what the hell's going on.
We're not even on the same server. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Right. That's part of the diversification of the systems and the 6 feet of the. We don't want our computers giving each other COVID, so I keep them separated, being that kind of stuff.
A Brooklyn woman rescue. Finally, sorry for the pause, folks. Finally, a Brooklyn woman rescues a wayward rooster, dubbing him Elizabeth Warren.
So this lady named her cock Elizabeth Warren?
Yeah.
Okay.
After the senator. Park Slope woman rescued a Mohawk top chicken after she found it roosting on top an inflatable 8-foot Santa outside a restaurant on Thursday night and named it Elizabeth Warhen.
No.
Warrhen. Elizabeth Warhen. Molly
so bad.
Sanley scooped up the cold and hungry bird, which had been strutting its stuff along Union Street around 6 p.m. That's prime time for cock. Wow. Named it after the female presidential campaign. I've derailed myself. Candidate from Massachusetts. Just that's what I call that state.
Massholes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Massachusetts.
Yeah. Early the next morning, Warhen's crowing made it clear that he was all rooster, sadly, told the Post. Sandily, excuse me. I'm going to call her Sadly. Or name a rooster after a senator. I'm guessing she's voting left, huh? Sandly, this lady.
I don't know because Jen Butler once again says, but it's a rooster, not a hen.
Well, 10/24th hen, I'm sure.
10/24.
I mean, look, follow suit, right?
1024th. Yeah.
What did I say? Yeah, 10/20. Yeah, right.
Okay.
What you said. The woman kept the plucky fowl. I gotta slow down with my lips here for a moment. The woman kept the plucky fowl.
The plucky fowl.
Yeah, because I don't need another
Plucky.
soundbite recorded after with the mixing up of the letters and the words. She kept it in her bathroom as she launched efforts to find the owner, including creating an email address. Hey, that's my chicken at gmail.com.
Oh, I am writing. Hey, that's my chicken.
Yeah, I think everyone out there should write this down. It's literally as it's spelled. Hey, that's my chicken at gmail.com.
So they want us. You want us to send emails to this lady about her cock?
Blow it up. Ask her if she found her cock.
You know what kind of
I
pics
heard
you
you have
guys
my
are going to
cock.
send?
Did she find a home for her cock? That's what I want to know.
Where do you want me to put this Never.
Email her some pics, Rusty.
No.
Does it look like this cock?
Whoa. I agree with Jen. Whoever wrote this is full of terrible puns. And Eric, EJ is in the house. What's up?
Eric.
I'm sorry, Eric.
Hey.
Chris, could you turn on the air conditioning, please? Am I still in the same spot? Are you?
Yeah, I'll get
No.
on.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm underneath you now.
Whoa.
Hi. How you doing? I'm sorry. What was I saying?
Hi, Eric.
So on December 17th, Bay Ridge residents shared a video to community app citizen of Warhen saying they would look after him. In other words, she found a home for the cock, the rooster, the Polish chicken. But he was on the lam for a few days later when Sanley spotted him as she did her laundry at the laundromat between 6th and 7th Avenues. By Saturday, no one had come forward to claim the fabulous looking bird, which, unsurprising, is illegal to own a rooster in the Big Apple. Why can I not? Now, bear with me here.
I thought you said she found a home for her cock.
Why? I thought it was perfectly legal to have. Look, New York lets you do anything. Except
No.
drink
Okay, you're
certain
talking
size
about New
sodas.
York. Is this state
Fair.
or New York City?
It's okay.
Because if it's New York City,
New
don't want
York
anything-
it's
City.
Brooklyn. It's Brooklyn.
okay, you know they don't want anything dirty in there and foul poop
Foul cock?
everywhere. And nobody does that in Brooklyn
Foul cock.
So apparently, it's illegal to own a cock in Brooklyn.
because
No,
they
just a-
poop.
Well, everybody poops. Look. We've had stories. I poop. Hey.
They had a fluting pope once.
Rusty.
I'm looking at you
Why?
on that fluting pope.
Rusty puts his mask on to talk.
Well, I don't want to
Well,
spread my germs all over.
Don't you poop?
It's understandable that he wouldn't want to be associated with the show, and he's trying to hide his face. Although Todd says
Okay.
we're doing
Yeah.
well today.
He did?
Yeah.
But whatever. He can kiss somebody else's.
Did
ass.
everybody write that email address down? Here's,
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Hey, that's my chicken.
Chicken at gmail.com. There you go. Look him up. Blow it up, folks. You heard it right here on Off Track. It's a little warm up in this joint. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. I'm derailed. It's just the picture. And it doesn't give you a picture. If you have a swollen prostate, you're supposed to try this exercise.
I don't want to see
Should I
a
do-
picture of a swollen
Well,
bra.
it won't. I can't even. It won't show me the picture. Wait, maybe I can do this. Chris, I might have to use your behind the glass skills for a moment.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to attempt to blow this up.
What are we waiting for? We want to see what
You're waiting for me because
an enlarged prostate. That's what we're. So we went from talking about.
Okay, I'm going to share the screen,
Okay,
Ain't
go ahead.
nobody got time for that.
and that's what you're supposed to do. All up. I don't know who this guy is, but this guy is trying to decrease the size of his prostate.
Would he be considered a super spreader?
There we go. Back to the super spread.
All that is horrible. Okay, coming in or coming down. You ready?
Hold on.
Oh, I already hit it. Good luck with that.
Very well then.
Very well then. So, whew, I'm on fire, guys. I'm hot. I'm just
And conceited.
no, I'm not conceited. I'm convinced. No, seriously, it is warm up in this joint. I am.
Would he be considered a super spreader?
Yes, I think so.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Sorry.
He, I think he has a good core. He he held his butt up off the floor a little bit. His shoulders were tucked and had I think he was in stirrups maybe.
Yeah,
No.
I like that in a prostate.
You want to see a man in stirrups because they have to go through. Yeah.
Oh,
That's when we say scooch.
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 Now hold on.
Scooch down.
That's not what they called it. Who was it? No, okay. So I was listening to Rocky and Scotty and oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I can't think of her name. Gosh, she's on their show now a lot. I apologize. She's really good. I like her.
The dark-haired one?
No, not Motherella. The day before.
I saw the dark-haired one the other day.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. But they were talking about what we would call a taint or
chode.
Did you hear it?
No.
Okay. Google chode. I dare you.
I know. No, I've
No.
known what a chode was my whole life.
Right, but not according to Stucci. And a chode is a let's see, how should I put this? It's a man seed, not a place on the body.
No, it is a place on the body.
See, and that's not what I had always known. It's
Then what do you call it?
ejaculate. And Stucci's thought the same thing.
No.
You call him? You want to get him on the,
Mm-mm.
no?
Well, yeah, you could always call Stucci. I'm always open for Stucci. But
Like the guy in the picture?
but are you a super predator?
no, I'm always up for Stucci, but if we don't call somebody in, Todd threatened to call in.
Todd don't have a hair on his ass.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
He's
honestly.
probably really
You may be
drunk,
right.
too. I think he's
I may
drunk.
be crazy. I don't know.
Isn't that a song? I may be right, I may be crazy.
It just might be a lunatic you're looking for.
She said, Jen says you haven't been tactful thus far. So, okay, good point. I'm not usually, but I try to be. No. Y'all are really quiet tonight. I'm getting laryngitis up in this joint.
You
No,
tactful.
Yeah, you are.
Sean is very tactful, yes. And
I woke up.
Cheers, Rusty.
I woke up yesterday morning and
Cheers.
this was happening. So I don't know if it's.
Hey, let me show you what I'm refilling. What I'm refilling my.
Where do you get that at,
thing.
guys?
that looks like a cat
got
cooler.
that at- yeah, a
That's
tumbler. But let me show
amazing.
you what I'm refilling it with.
Another cat
Oh
cooler.
yeah,
Another cat. A
yes
64
sir.
ounce
The,
cat cooler.
a 64 ounce.
Oh.
no, what did they now?
Where do you get these at?
Growler? Oh,
Yeah.
catcoolers.com. Catcoolers.com.
Now here's the important part, guys. How do you get a discount?
You do whiskey as the promo code because we need the promo code. Obviously,
You
a lot
support
more
our
than-
show and Mojo
Yeah.
50 when you
I sure did.
use
I bought
promo
my
code whiskey.
Yeah, I bought my cooler. I got everything with promo
I'm throwing
code
her under the bus.
whiskey. Promo code
She knows.
whiskey. Jen Lee Butler. Promo code whiskey.
I got
Master James on the MeWe says he's got $20 and he'll be on his way over to your house now, Rusty. He wants you to sign his balls.
Yeah. I said fine, I will, but I'm not touching them indiscriminately. I will sign them, bring them over, but then of course he backed out like a
Hey,
whatever.
could you
Well,
use
I
the
can't
same?
be driving.
Why don't you use the writing utensil that Timmy used to use when he was growing up to make your autograph?
Oh yeah, I can sign it with a hammer and chisel. Yeah,
Right, because back when rocks were
James,
soft.
big guy.
Yes, Jen, we're giving you crud. That's what we're doing. Just Merry Christmas. Okay, Rusty, did you finish your days?
Dan Maynard said something about prostate health depends on a lung of sex you have. So I'm good. What is a lung of sex?
A full breath? I don't know. Hard breathing? What? What do you?
I don't
Huh?
know.
I think
Maybe
Dan
how
Maynard's
long?
drinking again. He's hammered.
That's what I was going to say. He's drinking. It's Sunday. You shouldn't be drinking.
Hey,
and
hey,
plus,
hey.
he's turning 60. So
I have two. Psh,
what?
I got what? I got two. Is
2
that
beers
gonna-
is not drinking.
No.
You're not professional. Oh, well-
Okay. Jen's forgiven. She said
Wait.
she's going to use our promo code for
Atta girl.
the cooler that she's going to buy.
Good girl. Good girl. Okay, so
Are you getting our faces put on it or our logo, the off track or something? What's up? If you want images, we'll send you some.
right.
I'll get a picture of that lady and that dude and that other dude over there. And
You can put our faces right on the top of that cooler, and it still makes a good place to sit.
Eric Miller, that's what I'm talking about.
2 beers is breakfast.
2 bears is breakfast.
okay,
Hey, wait.
so
Dude, that's not keto.
What? Yeah, that's not keto, Eric.
you're right. We can't read fast enough. Hey, researchers in Greenland. Yeah, I know Chris is waiting for it.
What color
They
was it?
found a shark.
Dude,
Now I don't remember what kind of shark it was. It's a
Grandpa
400.
shark.
Yeah, Grandpa Shark. 400-year-old shark.
Grandpa Shark.
And let me tell you, this thing looks dead. But
400 years old.
It has cataracts. It is beat the hell up. There's the weed eater bicycle driving by the studio here. Wow. This is amazing. And Chris, do you have the picture? You want to share it with the audience?
Now, wait. Now, how do they know this thing is 400? Did they cut it half
You've
and count the ring?
seen it, Rusty.
They
You
counted
tell
its
me.
rings. Yeah.
Look, its teeth are green.
Yeah.
I mean, really. Look at him. He looks like he's smiling. though. He's got,
No, they
he's
don't.
numbing it.
They have no idea how old that thing is.
Num, num, num. He's numbing it, baby. He got no teeth.
Yeah. I
Chris,
don't-
okay, Chris is going to find it. But researchers use
Showing
radiocarbon
it.
dating for eye proteins to determine the ages of 28 Greenland sharks and estimated that one female was about 400 years old. The former vertebrate record holder was a boathead whale estimated to be 211 years old. Marine biologist from the University of
It doesn't look like that shark has any teeth at all.
That's what I'm saying. How is it eating anymore? Plankton? I mean, what's it doing?
It's gumming. I can tell you, it's gumming it.
Are you still
that's how
showing
you got to
it?
do it when you ain't got any teeth. You have to
Chris?
gum it. There you go.
You know,
There
a
it
gum
is.
job.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that Greenland shark is old AF. Let me tell you. I mean, it's older than me. Look at it clearly.
Dan said they carded it. Find out how old it is. No, it's radiocarbon dating. What proteins from its eyes?
Yes.
Come on.
What?
Weren't they
I
concerned that
mean,
they would
they're-
transmit COVID-19 to it and kill the oldest shark on the world?
Well, no, they have to wear masks.
Okay.
So they're under.
Well, they had a nurse. They had a nurse shark go in with a mask. and put protein from his eyes. I mean, come on.
The Julius Nielsen, a marine biologist from the University of Copenhagen, said, "We had our expectations that we were dealing with an unusual animal, but I think everyone doing this research was very surprised to learn the sharks were as old as they were. Evidently, there was more than one. Greenland sharks are huge and can grow up to 5 meters. I'm sorry. Does anyone know how long 5 meters is? Do we not live in America?
It could be 10 foot. It could be 500 foot. They don't know.
Okay, 5 meters. Yet they grow just 1 centimeter per year. Okay, so they can be found swimming slowly
No.
throughout the cold, deep waters of the North Atlantic. The team believes the animals only reach sexual maturity. Wait, sexual and maturity are in the same? Okay.
Well, I was in the same sentence with 1 centimeter per year.
Hmm.
If the water's that cold, though, you can totally understand why it only grows at 1 centimeter.
Drink it.
It says they reach sexual maturity when they are only 4 meters long. How old do you have to
No,
be?
there was no.
Math?
There's math and forget that. No, whatever.
With this
Moving
new,
on.
very lengthy age range, it suggests it does not occur until the animals are about 150 years old. Look, if you're still sexually mature at 150 years old, game on for you. I'm,
But then you're going to live past 400, so it's okay.
Oh, no, I don't.
it is a slow
I-
growth rate.
No.
So a centimeter
Sorry.
a year, a cactus grows more than that. A saguaro.
Sounds like that one guy.
I don't buy it.
Hey, can someone go over to the tweet deck and read Kirk? Slightly venomous Kirk is just blowing up the airwaves here. The derailed hashtag, and
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
is.
fast enough.
Oh, my
Catch
good
it.
Lord. A green-toothed shark, so it's British?
Yeah, absolutely.
Was the nurse shark in protective equipment with underwater?
Yeah, she
Where?
had a mask on.
That's interesting to me though. Seriously, we have and on a serious note, I believe it. A 400-year-old shark, absolutely. There's parts of our oceans that have never been. There's things in our seas we'll never observe. Sorry, what, Chris? Would
Yeah.
you tell that guy to shut whatever it is off that he's making too much noise?
To be honest,
I'm sorry.
we wear masks when you all are on the air, too, even before the despots made it mandatory. Hashtag derailed.
Well, they didn't want to catch anything from our crew. I mean, we're
Attaboy, Kurt. Keep up the good work.
disease riddled and things.
And stuff.
I think that's pretty cool. A 400-year-old shark. Don't
That
you
is
guys
pretty
like
cool. Good for him.
Yeah.
Imagine that. He could have eaten Christopher Columbus.
Rusty, what are you doing?
No, not
I'm
quite.
refilling my tumbler with my.
Why don't you just drink out of the big one?
What are you drinking, anyways?
My go-to, Rich and Rare and Coke Zero.
EJ Riverfish, banging a 400-year-old shark. No, thank you.
He did math.
Is that like banging a 60-year-old cougar?
Well, he is a riverfish.
Arr.
Man,
Mm-hmm. He would know.
Hey, we only got a couple minutes.
He's
Maybe we
probably
should-
concerned that shark would eat him or gum him to death.
Oh, why would that be a bad thing?
What's wrong with that? I mean, hey.
that's what I look for when I'm banging a 60-year-old cougar.
Whoa.
Oh!
Hey,
I got nothing for that, Rusty.
This show is wildly inappropriate, and we're all going to HR band camp right along with Ron next week. So says Todd.
Jen, I'm not her. She's referring to, I don't know. It says you'd still be robbing the cradle.
That was an age joke.
Who was she talking to though? Because
You.
I didn't say anything about banging on anything. Rusty did. Maybe she's calling Rusty. I am the old one. Shut up. Shut up.
Okay,
Meg.
Dad.
Hey.
Judy. Oh, my
If
wife.
someone
just
will allow
joined
me to rob the cradle, fine. I'll take one for the team and I'll get it done.
What's that? Miss Judy's now watching?
She is now in
Well,
the
hopefully
Facebook
she missed that
chat.
comment you said about 60-year-old cougars a minute ago.
Yeah, that I am totally against anybody banging 60-year-old cougars.
What?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he said.
What I said, right? That's right.
Yeah, you did. And
Uh-huh.
thankfully, because I was,
Oh boy. Better.
okay.
I'm gonna hide my face.
Hey,
Yeah, that's
Has,
going to help you.
anybody had any new, have you guys tried any of the, I'm losing it. APR coffee.
Ooh.
You guys tried any new stuff lately?
Not
No,
yet.
I'm really hung up on the Douglas. I love the Douglas, and that's
Cool.
Frederick?
Remind-
Roderick.
the Frederick Douglas. Yes, it's.
Roderick. Yeah.
I told him that my favorite was Jamaican Blue Mountain, which is generally a very expensive coffee, and he said that the Douglas was real close to it, and he was right. It's just a deep, dark roast, No fruity flavors and nonsense in it. Just coffee flavored
That's
coffee. And I love
One
it.
of my favorites.
And you get that at AmericanPrideRoasters.com, AmericanPrideRoasters.com, American Pride Roasters. Yeah.
Thank you.
We did 2 reads in the first hour. It's a record.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. I'm losing it. We'll see you guys on the other side. I think my vocal cords are going out. Seriously. It's getting worse.
Well, that'd be pretty sad. I mean, you don't get to go out, but your vocal cords are going to go out without you?
You know what? I do need to go out. I need
Yeah,
to go
you
do
do.
something. And I mean it seriously, because I need to go out and have some fun and just let go for a bit. You know what I mean? Where should I do that at? Where should I do that at?
Probably in Texas when you get there. Where in Texas are you going?
That's
Is this top secret?
Top secret.
Top secret.
Top secrets. Top secrets.
Okay. So we don't
What
know
movie?
where.
What movie?
I am going to the DFW area. We will say that. We're going down to the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
So are you going to be looking for the Desert Air Motel and Convention Center?
Or I was going to say maybe I'm going to look for the Desert Air
Okay.
Motel and Convention Center, room 17.
Probably should.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Good stuff. Yeah, that would be room 17, the Doc Thompson suite.
Yeah, maybe. Oh man. I'm
Looks
serious
like
now
the
that I
River
think
Fish
about
is
it.
on a road trip.
It's not confidential. Come on now. You're right. It's not confidential, but stuff. And no, I'm not going to see anybody. If I meet people along the way, that's my thing. I need to get out while I'm doing this stuff. And if I am able to meet up with listeners and people and make friends and connections, damn, how cool would that be? Seriously. I am game.
Scott Morris is in the room. So
Yeah, so
What's
that's my
up,
bro from the
Scott?
other Mo, Scott Morris.
hey, folks, don't just keep this this awesome show to yourselves. Share it out to your friends.
Wait, what
You know,
show?
like, share. Well, you know this.
You said awesome.
you know,
What show are you referring to?
Did I forget to tell you we're doing a show again? I'm sorry, man.
Mm-hmm.
This
Wait, what's
whole
she
thing-
talking about? Where Jen says she graduated high school there and has tons. I'm not sure where she's referring to.
DFW, she must be.
I don't know. But regardless, yeah, I'm gonna take off early in the morning. Yeah, back to the I need to get out thing. I need to get out and cut loose a little bit because no connection. A euphemism. No. Huh. No, I don't know what to say. No, it's not actually. Not at all. But I need to get out. Meet people.
Hey, Dan said, come on out to Kami Cali and they'll room and board you and take you fishing.
Wow. There's plenty of fish in the sea, isn't there? Huh.
Oh, Dan the man.
Yeah, what's up? Where are the best fish from, though, when they're in the sea?
What? What's the best?
The best fish in the sea?
Plenty of fish in the sea. Where do the best ones come from? Coming in hot.
3, 2,
Nude
1.
beaches?
Oh my goodness. Chris just said nude beaches. No.
think you might have forgot your original sound today.
Yeah, I think you're right. So you got me completely derailed right there before we come back from break, and we were just trying to figure out where the best. What did I just say? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Where do the best ones come from? And you said nude beaches.
Yes, nude beaches. Also, because Slightly Venomous Kirk just showed us, if you take a look, apparently you find cougars in an attempt to increase sales. National Geographic shared this photo of the rare cougar sleeping in a tree. And I've shared it for everybody to see. There's a cougar sleeping in a tree.
So, whoa.
Hey,
That's funny because because I can't see it anywhere here. You're not. Why aren't you showing me?
Well, you could just take a look at Twitter. He tagged you.
No, I can't. So, Chris, damn. All right, fine. Let's move on with it. This is from the NewYorker.com. So I don't know the liability or
It's a cougar in a tree.
Do I know her?
Yeah.
Where's my glass? Hold still.
it kind of does look like somebody we know.
Why don't you just bring it over here?
Oh, that's that one girl. Looks just like her.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh boy, old Hanson's in the house. What's up, Hanson?
I'd take her out for dinner. Fauci urges Trump to remain on the golf course until pandemic is over. Is this satire from the NewYorker.com?
It seems reasonable to me.
What? How? Hi, Gilly, baby. What's up? There's my girl.
Barbara was
Yeah, the New
wondering
Yorker
where
is
she
a
was.
satire site.
Well, damn it. Yeah, see, I don't even know that because it's New York. Why would I want to read anything that says from the New Yorker? But damn, had I known that, I would have just rolled with it because I'm thinking he's an idiot and I don't listen to Fauci.
Right.
But I love New York.
For what? What is it about New York you like?
Oh, the theater, the music, the drinks, the laughter.
York, New York. I'm sorry.
I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep.
Blah, blah,
Um,
blah, 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 blah.
I need to sleep a little bit so I can get some rest so I can go out and have fun.
You know who else liked going outside?
Shake your head. Okay, don't.
Do you know who else liked going outside?
Hitler.
That's right.
Hitler.
Reminder, Hitler also wanted to go outside and do things. This from U.S. News,
Right.
from the Babylon Bee, a trusted news source. Many Americans are growing tired of the lockdown and want to once again leave their homes to go do things. As many historians have noted, this is similar to the attitude of a genocidal maniac, Adolf Hitler. If there was one thing Hitler was known for, said the historian Eric Rees, it's that he would leave his house and do things. Such as go to a restaurant, go to a store, or give a speech to a large crowd. It's interesting and maybe scary that so many Americans want to do these very same things. There are many photos outside of Hitler's house, providing ironclad proof that Hitler also liked to leave his house. It's not certain, though, what the connection is between hateful bigotry and not wanting to be trapped in your own house. In Hitler's final days, he did dutifully shelter in place, living in a bunker, desperately wanting to go outside. So historians noted that people who actually want to go outside are, in fact, worse than Hitler.
People who are worse than Hitler?
Anybody that wants to go outside?
People that want to go outside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm outside.
Well,
and I got to tell
if
you, this is a location thing. Sorry, go ahead, Rusty.
I was just going to say, if you listen or read what anybody says about not, people shouldn't be going outside, they pretty much would compare us to Hitler. You just want people to die.
Well,
True.
This is all, check local listings because depending on what state you live in, some are open, some are just completely shut down. I mean, and Illinois is starting to open up, thankfully, according to President Trump, he's allowing people to go back to churches, which I appreciate because dang, I missed it.
Well, he's
And
declared them essential.
finally.
And
Just
I'm
like-
sure that he probably just wants people to die.
You just want people to die.
Yeah, that shouldn't have to be a thing to where I say finally churches are essential. I
Yeah,
can
that's
go
ridiculous.
to Walmart and be around people. No, I'm not sitting next to somebody I don't know, but I don't care. I don't care. And I know some people do, and I respect that. That's fine. But you go to other states, hence where Melissa lives in Mississippi, there's no churches or everything's open now, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Look,
Even
Yeah,
the nude
pretty much
beaches.
everything.
Right.
Everything. Oh wait, I
all
just
this-
noticed I got a crap load of messages from Tim, but the last one she said that the Rhode Island governor doesn't care. No church.
Well, he's a douche, so.
She.
Franklin.
How
Franklin,
dare you
Franklin,
assume?
Franklin E. That
Horst.
guy said, "How did Hitler tie his shoes with little Nazis?" little.
Okay. I will applaud that one, Franklin, because
That was,
that I like. Excuse me, that was fun.
And you get a rim
folks,
shot.
Just like we heard from the Obama administration, the I can't think of his name, who said, "Never let a crisis go to waste."
That's racist.
Right.
When these Democrats or whoever, the deep state, seen that this was coming and that they could make this into something, all of this shit is a learning experience. This was learning for them. What will people do if you scare them, if you do this? They're actually looking
Here.
and recording all the results of what are people, and people are falling right freaking into it. I almost said the wrong thing. It's oh God, it is unfreaking believable that people are just throwing, oh my God, we're all gonna die, and they're just who was it?
Ending the herd.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
If you give up freedom for safety or security, I guess the actual quote is,
That's right.
yeah, you deserve neither. And people just threw that shit out. I'm giving up my freedom for a little bit of safety, little bit of security.
Yeah, it's the thing I think that bugs me more, kind of going along with what you're saying, Rusty, is there's no consistency from one place to another. And what I do for a living, I go from one place to another all day long. And during all of this, every time I stop somewhere, every time I get somewhere, I have to, even within one state. For instance, my hometown, you cannot go into Kroger without a mask. You can go into the gas station. Evidently, you get to choose. It says we would appreciate it if you would wear a mask. Half the people are and half the people aren't. It's in the same town. Folks, that bugs me. It's the same thing as one state. Mississippi is open. Illinois was closed. They're starting to open, but they're talking 15 months before they get back to what they're going to call normal. I don't know what normal means to them, but I'm sure I won't like it.
Are you sick and tired of hearing about the new normal?
Yes, because I'm going back to what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't really changed. Yes, I've had to buy groceries. And look, it's a good thing I don't have hair again, because I go and I put
lose it all over again.
I know, right? I put my little mask on, and as I let my fingers fall, snap, it pops off. It breaks. These are these masks, N95s and stuff. No.
Sean,
No,
while
they're
we're
not
talking
supposed
about
to wear
masks,
N95.
I want you to
But whatever the
pull
hell
up.
it is, I know it's that blue thing they sell at CVS. I bought it for a couple bucks. So
Look at that device that the intern brought you, or your computer screen or something. There's a link to an article that you should read since we're talking about masks right now. It's very important.
Okay, well, I don't have to do that.
It goes right in there with the masks, and some people wear them and some people don't. And
it's on my pooter. So,
What do you think about private businesses forcing people to wear masks if they choose to patronize it?
That's their call. They run a private business,
right? It's I have the choice whether I want to visit that business, give them my money or not. But that's
let the market sort that one out.
Yeah.
So in Rhode Island, they can't go outside in public without a mask.
So in other words, if I'm standing in my front yard, which is public, well, I'm on private property, but are they going to consider that public?
I hope not. That would be way too far.
I see.
I'm assuming, I don't know if the Rhode Island beach is open, but I'm wondering if they have to wear masks.
All right. So here's the article Chris just sends me. Study finds anyone who makes a different decision to wear a mask than you is brainwashed sheep. World scientists in groundbreaking research study have discovered that anyone who makes a different decision on wearing a mask than you is a sheep. Now, to me, that statement can go both ways. It doesn't say whether or not wearing a mask. It says a different decision from you. You might choose to wear one. You might choose not to wear one. But anybody else is a sheep. So we are all, according to this, batshit crazy.
What about the people that are sick or vulnerable? What if they choose to wear masks?
Yeah.
Are they a sheep?
Nope.
I think the point of the article was just to make fun of everybody, not letting everybody live their own life.
Right. Mm-hmm. Exactly. I agree with it. I choose not to wear one. But if you want to, good for you. I don't care.
We don't even pick on Rusty for looking like a goofball with a mask on.
Yeah. The only people that have any credibility in the mask wearing thing are the people who wore masks, and there were some, if you think back, there were some people on cancer, if they went out and they had compromised immune systems, you would see them wearing. The only ones that have any credibility are the people that wore masks before all this crap started. If you're vulnerable, yes, wear a mask. Or better yet, do not put yourself in situations where you're going to get sick, have other people take care of you because you have a compromised immune system and you don't want to catch something, because that's what you freaking do. Not this bullshit that they're doing now. All this is it's for the government to see what people are going to do and what people are not going to do. This is not over. This is not over in the least. This is just a setup of shit to come. And by God, the only way that we're going to get out of this or things are going to get back to a real normal, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I don't want to say too much but I believe terrible, terrible things are coming and are going to have to happen for us to be back.
One of my big, I don't want to say fears, but I guess I will loosely use this word. One of my biggest fears is that, and I've said this from day one, they are completely setting a precedent here. And when the next time, the flu even, or, from here on out, to me, anybody who's coughing or, looks ill or has a fever or anything, they're, oh my God, everybody put your mask back on. We're all going to die. And that's going to be the new norm until people take a stand and go, no, build your immune system up. Let your body build your immune system up. Let it fight. I get it. There are people who need to take these precautions. Like Melissa said, I agree 100%. And I'm not looking down on you at all. At all.
You better not. Oh, other
well,
people.
You're short, so yeah, I do. Actually, all of you. So.
And now the audience is going to think I'm a terrible person because I was laughing through that whole thing that Sean just did. I agreed with everything Sean just said. And it's all the pickled squirrel's fault that I was laughing.
What does she have to say?
Oh, yeah, the pickled squirrel. She read the HR Bandcamp thing, and she said, must not make a joke about a fluting pope. Must not make a joke about a fluting pope.
I'm glad she listens. Thank you, Casey. That's awesome.
Well done.
Mojo Fish said to lick a doorknob.
I got no problem with it, except for at the truck stop. No, I don't.
Wait, did you lick my doorknobs when you were here?
That's not all I licked.
Ew. Gilly, what'd he do?
Oh, no!
Oh, my goodness.
Gilly.
That took a really weird twist right there.
Now you know how she likes me so much. My girl right there. What's up?
Now, for those of you who've never met Sean Whiskey Six, whatever his name is in person, dude's like a sequoia.
You know, I was
like, what the hell?
that's the first time I'd ever heard that. And then at MojoCon, and I don't remember who it was. Some jackhole said, I fell out a door frame. I'm like, what? I'm thinking they're talking about I'm handy or something. And then I realized what they were talking about. Okay, fine. Not quite. But anyway, back to licking.
You feel
Oh, thanks for looking down on me.
You're nice to look down on. So anyway, these scientists in a groundbreaking research study have discovered that, I'm reading it again. Yes, this little part. Anyone wearing anyone, I can't read again, makes a different decision than you of wearing a mask as a sheep. Scientists and statisticians, yes, were shocked when they ran the numbers through various
statisticians.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know any?
Well, I was just marveling at Sean versus the English language again.
Statistical analysis.
Your what hurts?
Yes. To arrive at the startling discovery. This discovery is the result of the hard work of research teams in 40 countries pooling. Gotta slow down. I could almost said pooping. Pooling their resources across the globe to get to the bottom of why people are disagreeing so vehemently with others on the subject of whether you should personally decide to put a covering on your face. And see, look, they don't even say mask, a covering. Look, I could walk around the store like this, right? Right? I could do this. Are they who's going to say anything to me? Shut up. It's no different than your bandana.
I see a lot of people wearing these coverings and they only cover their mouth. They don't cover their nose.
Oh,
aren't you supposed to cover your nose and your mouth?
Oh my God. Yes. And I'm covering my nose. Jeez.
I want to see your face, Rusty.
The purpose of a mask is to keep you from spreading stuff. So if you cover your nose and your mouth so that you're not emitting particulates,
whatever,
not really keep anybody else safe, or keep you safe from other people.
No.
What do you mean no? No what?
No.
You're not emitting particulates?
Everyone does.
All right.
Mojo Riverfish says Melissa's not short. She's just fun-sized.
Oh.
Because they're co-lickers.
Co-lickers.
I had forgot about the co-lickers. What was that from?
Your mouth.
Yeah, that was, yeah. Okay.
It's true. The co-lickers came directly from your mouth.
I'm going to move right along now. The results are clear. Anyone who disagrees with you is a sheep, wrote Chandra Patel, who was a lead author of the international meta-analysis of control studies that those results are the same no matter where you go or who you are around. We must trust the experts.
No.
Negative.
No.
I don't even know. Because that's the thing. Everyone claims to be an expert. Everyone on TV. Well, we have our experts on our show.
Called the cops when they caught her that she did it to teach her co-licker less shit.
Her co-what?
A co-licker?
Say that again.
Did you say co-licker? He said co-licker.
Barbara Danko on Facebook says, spit it out, Sean. I'm just going to say, it ain't mine.
Well, if
Hello,
it's not
Tom.
yours, what's it doing in your mouth?
It's not. It's not.
He's borrowing it.
Oh, the Klopp has joined the Facebook chat. What's up, Klopp?
Hey, John.
We need to have that guy on. He is crazy.
That's Is he like Brandon Jeffrey? Are we going to be able to contain him?
Oh, I don't know. We can't do that in a live show.
No.
Is he capable of not saying any of the words that we have to keep out?
Speaking of Brandon Jeffrey, I'd like to give him a little shout out for the warcorp.com. And go over and like his Facebook page and all this and check out all his apparel. It's violently.
Buy his stuff. His shirts are so soft.
Yeah, it's some good stuff. And no, I'm not making a dime. We're not getting anything out of this, but I really appreciate what he does. And he's got some really awesome videos that he's done, including a Barrett 50 cal shot while inside his house with doors and windows open. Oh, I think almost 300 yards downrange because he had to back up through the house to get that distance.
He said he did that because his neighbors were complaining that he was shooting outside late at night. And he's like, well, I'll shoot inside. That was his logic.
Can you put that link in the chat, please?
Yes, I'll find it after the show. I'll put it out there.
All right. So, I don't know. I'm so tired of talking about the masks and the everything, but
Hey, if you want to have a nurse on, I know one that is dying to be on Off Track.
whoa, wait. Okay, I know who you're talking about. I had to think about it. I'm like, it's right there in my face. And well,
So, let me throw this out there. I haven't thrown this out.
no, it's thewarcorp.com.
Yes, thewarcorp.com. On a different note, we are having a unofficial Mojo gathering in September, the end of September, last weekend, 25th, 26th, 27th, right at the Tennessee-Kentucky line, real close to Clarksville. If you look up Clarksville, you'll pretty much be right there. But
Can I take the last train there?
you
Out of
can-
Georgia?
last train to Clarksville. Yeah, absolutely.
Just meet me at the station.
But end of September.
Yeah.
There's like a tie-dye festival. There's probably going to be some libations. I'm just saying.
Probably.
I don't know for sure.
Yeah, there will be.
So
Can I bring my dog?
we can do.
Yes. Well, you got the babysitter?
No, she can. Nurse.
I'll bring a baby carriage.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I just got to get her a swimsuit first.
Right. Yeah.
Is that going to be a high cut? Or is that going to be like mom jeans or what?
Wait, how many bikinis do you need? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Bikinis. Oh my goodness. So anyone out there who has never met up with the rest of these jackals, I will throw Scott Morris under the bus right now because he's listening. If you want to make a trip and meet up with, us possibly, and all the other listeners that you're referring to in the chats and all that,
We're going to try to get Chris to come down for this one. Right, Chris? Branham? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Also, stand by. We'll be back. All right. So the chat seems to have gone a little bit crazy on the hello nurse thing. So
Hello, nurse.
And that's what they'd say if she was on the show.
yeah.
Now, I got national.
You've met the nurse before,
Oh, I've
you
loved
know
the
who's-
nurse a lot.
Rusty.
no, Rusty and I have met the nurse.
Oh,
Alexa?
No. Mojo
Oh.
stickers.
Hello, pasties.
Oh, I want to play doctor.
Why, and boss her around?
You know.
No.
And just in case you haven't looked at thewarcorp.com, you should go look at it. That's a pretty front page.
I don't know what that means, but
The front page of the website.
it's a little warm up in here, man. I'm wondering if I have a fever.
Hanson says Stucci and I are trying to come up with a place to have a party in Wisconsin, August, September. All of you are supposed to come.
You tell us when it is. We'll tell everybody else.
Branham, Sheeler, any suggestions?
I don't like Wisconsin.
Somewhere outside of Wisconsin Dells would probably be good if we're talking about
cheesy.
Hanson coming up and Stucci coming over.
Three Bear Resort. Okay, there you go. 90, Interstate 94 up by past Black River Fall. What is that, Eau Claire area? I don't remember. That's way up there, though.
Yeah, somewhere past or outside of Wisconsin Dells would probably be good.
Damn. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
So I want to kind of poll my folks here.
Poll. Never mind.
Whoa, don't be polling anybody on there.
Hey, that's an action word. That is a verb. I'm ready to poll you.
No.
I want to ask you a question, Rusty. How about that? Is that better?
Much better.
Okay. Are you an introvert? Think about it. Melissa, are you an introvert?
Yeah.
Actually, there's no such thing as an introvert. It's a degree of extroversion.
Fine. Are you a low degree of extrovert?
Yes.
A no degree?
Somewhere in the middle.
Okay. Chris?
Yeah, a very low degree of extrovert. I enjoy being here. Quarantine hasn't changed my life much at all.
Okay, well, see, you've read the story. I just read the first line. You already know where I'm going.
I didn't read
so
the
it's
story. I
just
saw the
know
headline.
people, and I'm just going to use the term introvert. I know that, Melissa, because we actually talked about this.
The five facets to your personality. Number 1 is neuroticism, but that's a different show.
Yeah, that show. So as COVID-19 self-isolation has taken a huge psychological toll on much of the population, local, quote, introvert, Sangeeta Varma, I'm going to call her Varmint, how's that, is reportedly kind of okay, to be honest. She's okay because she doesn't care about being outside with people, I guess. Thanks to social distancing, Varmint hasn't had a real conversation in 43 days. Okay, that would just, I can't. Obviously, right? I'm sitting here just blah, 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 blah all to myself.
No, I listened. I was also
someone to talk to have a conversation with, a meaningful conversation. There's no way I could spend 43 days not having a real conversation with people.
Why?
Phone
broken?
What?
Phone inoperable?
No. Well, right. And that's
she wanted to be by herself, though.
I can understand that too.
She says, not counting the 11 days before, to where she just didn't feel like it. I lost my job, and I'm not sure how I'll pay rent next month, but I don't have to be nice to customers anymore. So I think it's net possible, said Varmint. She lives alone, credits Animal Crossing and her see, this is why I should read. Chris, did you read the whole story?
Chris? Yep, I was waiting for you to get to the good part.
You suck. He knows I don't read stories. Fine.
It happened. Tell me. I didn't do that.
Let me back up a second. here, Chris.
You want to compose yourself a little?
No. I'm blushing, and I don't know why, because I don't do this.
Yeah, you do. I've seen you do it a lot of times.
Oh. Should I lay back down on the couch again, Melissa? And
I missed you. I was reading Facebook. Damn it.
Varma, who lives alone, credits Animal Crossing and her vibrator with fully replacing her need for human interaction. That is very sad to me. Though she admits it can be draining on the batteries, I'm sure. Having to share a one-bedroom...
You don't need batteries anymore, I heard.
Bob, whatever. Having to share a one-room apartment with her reflection. No, in all serious note, no, I need interaction with a person. It's how it is. It's how I am. I enjoy company. Like, seriously, if I'm at my house, just show up, let's have a beer, whatever.
Sounds like my house.
I know, right? I enjoyed that. Why do you think I stopped over for a week? Hey, are you home?
Oh, dude, you missed it last
me
Thursday.
anymore. No.
What did we miss last Thursday? Did I miss what? Did I miss somebody?
No, just a big party. Remember that mentoring Wednesday or Thursday we usually have? Yeah, everybody came over. It was lit, bro.
It was lit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so is I. Anyways.
No. So it turns out. Well, there's that. It turns out online hangouts are actually easier to cancel at the last minute, said Varma. Chris, what did you get me into here? Lying braless on a pile of laundry. Is this a penthouse letter? All of a sudden,
what's wrong with that?
No, I wasn't.
Oh, I can see Brad doing this one in the morning with the Dear Penthouse. It finally happened to me.
I read it. I just saw it and okay, it was something I can read. Turns out, yeah, okay. So lying braless on a pile of laundry, eating Nutella from the jar with a fork. No, that's wrong. You use a spoon. Why do you use a fork to eat Nutella? What the hell's wrong with
How many
you?
women in our audience do you think could identify with lying braless on a pile of laundry, eating Nutella straight from the container?
I'm waiting for the answers. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. So I'll wait.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a couple?
I like my Nutella on hot crepes, but that's me.
I like Nutella on toast, honestly. But I use a spoon to get it out of the jar. Or a knife.
I don't care. I really don't care how it gets out of the jar. As long as it gets in my belly.
As long as it comes out.
That's right.
So she says, I feel like not having kids was a pretty good call. Okay. I know, to each their own, but I don't like this girl. I don't care what she looks like. I'm not attracted to her. I've never seen her. I'm not attracted to her. Just not my gig. Good thing. Despite the silver linings, maybe it's the name Varma. It's her last name, whatever. Varma has struggled with moments of depression, like when she realized the Drag Race finale might be delayed, and also everyone getting sick and stuff. The Drag Race? Is that a euphemism for a television show? Is there a show out there called The Drag Race I'm not aware of or something?
There's a bunch of drag queens having a marathon.
I hate to admit that I have lied braless on top of dirty laundry and eating Nutella.
Not clean laundry?
Dirty laundry.
Hey, Tammy just said...
so glad that's recorded. Thank you for the soundbite, Rusty.
Tam just said she'd be spreading Nutella like it's a super spread.
Ooh, a super spreader.
Bam.
Tammy would do that, yeah.
Tammy is a super spreader.
Mm-hmm. Tammy is a super spreader.
Right down on the beach, right? Yeah.
Well, as long as she doesn't touch anyone else's balls.
No, she wouldn't.
But does she have her co-licker with her?
She does. She always has her co-licker with her.
You got to get the Nutella, spread it around, and with
yeah.
Stuff.
Give her my number, if you would.
Stuffing things. Yeah.
In what?
Things.
Stuffing things and things. That should be one of our T-shirts. Stuffing things.
I can do that. Hey, Chris, sorry, your shirt's not going to be there this week. Rusty, yours is, because for some reason, the black vinyl was way more difficult to work with than the white. And I know that sounds racist, but I messed up your shirt. I'm going to send it to you anyway, but it's just kind of messed up.
That's racist.
It's okay.
Oh, Archie! That's so racist!
Oh, Archie, you sexist bastard!
It's okay.
Right.
Kekru said something in MeWe that really confuses me.
Uh-oh.
He just ate the powder straight, and then he sucked on the stick. That's the whole sentence.
Oh, Lickamade.
Whoa.
He's got a Lickamade.
Hold on.
I bet. Is
He
this
said
a
the stick
riddle?
was the
I
best
love
part.
riddles.
I'm commenting on that.
Where? He's in the... Oh, I closed the MeWe's because nobody was doing
In the
anything in there.
MeWe. So I have like national days we need to get to. Before we run out of
Do
time
it.
here. Come on.
Well, hold on. I got one last right here. So when asked if Varma hopes social distancing restrictions are lifted soon, she was ambivalent. I guess it would be nice to feel the sun on my face again, but I don't know if I can still do eye contact. She plans to celebrate public spaces reopening with a chill night in. I don't know. I just can't.
I'm bored with her.
Yes, I don't like her. I wish there was a picture of her so I could be like, oh, whoa, because that's what I see.
She's not my new friend.
I'm guessing she's homely and she doesn't have a choice but to act like this. Am I being too judgmental?
You are always very judgmental.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Dan Maynard over on the Facebook chat. This is going back a little bit. You can't handle someone else's balls, but you can kick them. COVID rule number 187.
Oh, that's like a pro-criminal tip, except COVID.
COVID rule, yeah.
Mm.
I don't know about all that stuff.
And
there's a lot of tips.
Jeremy says he wants to have all of off on the show, but he hasn't figured out how to do it without getting derailed. I'm sorry.
Who does?
Hanson? This guy.
COVID needs to.
He says he can't figure out how to do it without getting derailed.
I like that.
Not going to happen.
You do need to thin the gene pool. I agree. The COVID needs to do that.
Hey, since you just polled us.
Whoa.
Can I do? Oh, well, I don't want to poll you guys. I was going to poll the audience.
Yeah, please do.
I'm hungry. I got an appetite. But this is actually, this is serious. I've been wanting to ask this for a long time. I never have, but it's actually a serious question. And I mean, you could PM me. I was just curious. So if anybody can remember back in the good old days in 2018, okay. November, I want to say the first week of November in 2018, because I was driving back from Navarre when I heard this.
Okay.
So, okay. This is about Doc Thompson. We were all the jackholes, I'm assuming, Mojo 50, all the jackholes, Jack Holes. Listen to Doc when he was on the Morning Blaze.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So when he went on his rant on the first week of November, do you remember that when he was talking about the boot licking stooge?
Yes.
Yes. Everybody remember that?
Yes.
Did it? I wonder how many minds did that change? Did you stop listening to just the one guy? I'm not talking about Pat and Stu because, Doc cleared them, but has anybody just wrote GB off because of the rant? I mean, you might have written him off for other reasons, but I want to know if it was because of the rant, if you wrote GB off and, kind of got a bad taste in your mouth for the whole network. That's
100%. Yes.
I would
have
no
to a day.
I haven't
Not
listened
one
to GB's show since then, but
It wasn't.
not one freaking second.
And
Nope.
I will say for myself, because I don't know a damn thing that what happened, so I don't feel as though I should be making decisions like that. I had other reasons, but it had nothing to do with any of that.
I still listen to Jeffy because I think he's hilarious, and Pat Unleashed because he and Keith are just awesome. I don't know. GB's
Yeah, Keith went to MojoCon.
Yeah.
And
Glenn
and
Beck's
Perry,
show
yeah.
just 3 hours of kind of. It didn't have anything to do with what Doc had to say. I like Doc, but if I enjoyed Glenn Beck's show, I would still watch it.
I did. You know, and I know you're not supposed to just completely blindly follow somebody, but
Right.
yeah, when Doc left, I pretty much stopped listening because I was only listening because of Doc. Anyway, though I did at the time, you know, like what GB had to say, but after he left, you know, I quit listening, and then when he went on the rant, it was more than just one day. It was a couple of days that he had mentioned, you know, that stuff had happened. Yeah, I completely wrote that sorry SOB off because because I wanted to believe that GB was as good of a person as he said he was.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't put all my eggs in one basket with one person, but
and not to speak of, you know, that network and this network, but from what you just said right there, putting all our eggs in one basket, in a media basket, you know, a CNN, a Fox, The View, whatever, any of them, I think limits our outlook, and that's the problem. People get too tunnel vision, and that's the MSNBC. That's all they see. That's all they hear. That's all they know. So, have I limited myself lately?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. In the last years, yes, I have, but I have limited it from all to almost nothing. As in, I just stopped listening to so much. I needed a break mentally. I needed a break from the anger, from my life needed it. I needed to get rid of all that stuff. It was just making me mad, and everything was a rant for me. And, you know, my whole life turned political. Everything look, it affects things. Everything I looked at, I related political. I watch a movie. Oh, that's political. Oh, that TV show. Oh, that's political. This news story, the McDonald's, whatever, it's political. I looked at everything like that. So I just stopped. I had to.
We don't have a great deal of time left here, but we have a story that I just noticed in our chat, our off track chat, that Rusty posted earlier, I believe, today, and we've missed it, and it's very sad that we missed this.
Oh crap! Which one?
Out of Dover, Delaware, Delaware man charged with sexually abusing horses.
Again,
yes.
Dover Downs. That's
Well,
not what they mean by Dover Downs.
That's not. No.
Love the segue.
Enough with the Debbie Downer stuff.
I know.
Let's talk about horses.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about horses.
Let's talk about all the good things. Things that anyway.
All right, so in Dover, Delaware, from the AP, authorities have charged a Delaware man with tying up and sexually abusing ponies. And
why the little ones?
I know, right?
So bad. That's like pedophile pony. What?
Right, it's a pedophile sex rapist or horse rapist. Newcastle County Police began an investigation in February after receiving multiple reports of injured horses at the park, the Equestrian Center. Police said the park staff arrived for work and often found lesson ponies tied with cords around their ankles just above the hoofs. One of those incidents resulted in a 17-year-old mare being injured and having difficulty walking.
You'd have difficulty walking with rope tied around your ankles too.
Well, yeah, I mean, do we necessarily know that it was the ropes, though? Maybe this guy was...
Did he make that horse a super spreader?
Oh.
I don't...
Yuck!
Oh!
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Pony. Detectives discovered a similar incident involving a 20-year-old mare had been reported last September, and security footage indicated that the same suspect was responsible for both incidents.
20-year-old mare, she's a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, I mean...
well, seriously, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Way
think
back.
I would have...
Be a little long in the boob, wouldn't it? 20-year-old.
Long in the boob.
We
wait.
shouldn't be
They
talking
have
about
regularly.
Jessica like this.
Rusty, do horses have boobs?
They have
Teats.
teats. Yeah, I mean,
You guys are talking about that girl from Sex and the City, right? The
Sarah
in the-
Jessica Parker.
Yeah, the horse face, long in the tooth. She's not in this story, guys.
Oh, thank goodness. Good. I am not tying her up, period. Not at all.
Well, no,
Not
we
tied
probably don't
down
want to do that. A special investigation squad that would then enhance the electronic surveillance equipment and began nightly surveillance. About 12:30, detectives said they saw a man entering a horse stall, tying up the rear legs of the pony. Then entered the stall and found Michael Rigo, age 31.
Why doesn't this guy have 3 names?
I don't know. Is that a requirement? Do pedophile horse rapists generally?
Everyone who commits grossness and debauchery, well, okay, not debauchery, I'll say that, and murders people and yeah, they always usually have 3. Always usually. They always have 3 names.
Yeah, this guy doesn't. He was charged with felony counts of bestiality and burglary. What did he steal?
A horse's virginity, evidently.
Self-respect.
Dan Maynard said, okay, I thought the injuries were in other places. He was a little impressed with the guy.
That's why the pony had trouble walking.
Huh.
Oh my God. All right, come on. All right, I got some national days here, people. Come on.
I thought, okay, better hurry up.
Hurry up.
Do it.
You got show closing. Hey, I want the old numbers on procrastination too while you're at it.
I will get as soon as I get done with these. Aviation Maintenance Technician Day. That's my son. He is a aviation maintenance. Well, I guess he's a little farther up than that, but whatever. So May 24th is Aviation Maintenance Tech Day. Honors men and women who have worked behind the scenes, keeping that aviation possible. So everybody knows the story of Orville and Wilbur Wright and Kitty Hawk and human flight and all that. But how many of us know the name Charles Edward Taylor? He came to work for the Wrights in 2002
Is
when
this
the
the guy
research
that tied ponies up by the ankles? He has 3 names.
probably. He came in when the research turned to powered flight. Automobile companies couldn't supply an engine both light enough and powerful enough for flight. So Taylor, a machinist by trade with a metal lathe, drill press, and other hand tools, he built a 12-horsepower engine which propelled Wright's aeroplane 20 feet above the windswept North Carolina beach. So yeah, he was a aircraft tech. So yeah, it is also National Brothers Day. Yeah, Brothers Day honors brothers in our lives, where we have one or many. Our brothers hold special place. Blah blah blah. Brothers from our mothers are found. Whatever. Blah. Yeah, it's Brothers Day. National Escargot Day.
Oh, I love snails.
Yeah, it's French word for snail. Is usually prepared by removing the land snails from their shell, cooking them with garlic, butter, and wine, and then placed back into their shells with the sauce for serving. Yeah, it is also
Num, num.
National Scavenger Hunt Day.
Is it that good? Is there? What do you compare it to, Melissa?
Something chewy. I can't think right now because my dog is whining.
Yeah, I'm good with not. Ugh.
American gossip columnist, author, songwriter, and professional hostess Elsa Maxwell is credited with the introduction of the scavenger hunt for use as a party game in the modern era. Challenges teams to scavenge for a list of odd items. As part of the rules, participants are not allowed to buy. Some scavenger hunts add difficulty game by adding riddles. And blah, 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 scavenger hunts day. Yeah. It is also National Wyoming Day. It recognizes the 44th state to join the Union, also known as the Equality State. Wyoming Territory led the nation.
Also known as it snows all year round state.
The world is granting women the right to vote. 1869, Wyoming Territorial passed legislature, women rights signed in 1869, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, National Wyoming Day. It is also National Yucatan
Peninsula Day?
Huh?
Yucatan Peninsula?
I guess. Yucatan Shrimp Day. Shrimp lover. While the Yucatan Peninsula is further south of the Gulf of Mexico, this recipe hails from the waters along Florida's coast. The garlic butter and special sauce give it a kick. Keep diners coming back for more. Serve it with crusty bread, white wine, or an icy cold beer. You can almost imagine the dazzling blue waters of the Gulf.
I'll get all over some buttered shrimp, let me tell you.
God, garlic butter shrimp. Oh.
That's one of them I go.
You didn't have any reds down here while you were here.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. This day in history. Can we find anything that's in this century?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's in history.
Well, I do know that on this day in history, Off Track produced one of the finest shows ever produced.
What?
Today, next year it'll be in history.
He meant today. Next year at this time, it'll be at this day in history.
Yeah, it'll be history.
We won't be here.
You get them old numbers on procrastination for me, Rusty?
Oh no, it'll be her story. Blah 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 blah.
No, I still have a couple of other.
I don't know what that meant. What does that mean? Who are you trying to imitate?
Day 1941, German battleship Bismarck sinks the British battle cruiser HMS Hood. 1,416 die, 3 survive. Ooh.
Dang.
That was not that was bad. 1954, the German airline Lufthansa forms on this day. Also in 1954, IBM announces a vacuum tube electronic brain that could perform 10 million operations an hour.
How many?
Oh, that's a grandfather of the computer right there. 10 million operations an hour.
That's a lot back then.
Back then, oh, yeah.
I mean, it's a lot. It's more than I make in it. So, yeah, okay. Well, I think
there's a couple of tweets here that need to get read.
Better hurry.
This from Slightly Venomous Kirk, both of them. This horse talk triggers trigger. And so it's not Sarah Jessica Parker and Matthew Broderick's 50 Shades of Nay.
Okay.
Kirk, you're killing me.
That guy, I'll tell you. Yeah, guys, go check out the what's it called again? Tie-dye
Festival. Tie-dye Festival. Workwarp.com. Catcoolers.com. APR.com. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. AmericanPrideRoasters.com. AmericanPrideRoasters.com.
Hey, that's my chicken at gmail.com.
And go get some food. Prepare with Mojo.
So tell them where they can go to the Tie-Dye Festival information, Rusty.
Oh, it's on the Facebook page right now. I need to get it out.
On what Facebook page?
Mojo 50 Jackholes.
Okay. Facebook. Scroll down and find it, guys. It could become a thing, you know. I don't know. Might be a good time. Might not be, but I'm guessing it's going to be because, well, we'll all be there. Well, I don't know if I'll be there or not. Who knows? It'll be fun, though, I think, regardless. Guys, thanks for joining us again right here off track. And See you next week. Hopefully. Bye.